Guess who were the ones that were not happy? The ones with godfathers, the ones that had planned again to scheme and do all sorts. Marketplace vessels. You know, there are times that everything seems to want to stop you, but you have the power either to let it stop you or for you to pursue. I remember when I was in an organization and everything around the politics, politicking, it didn't look like I was going to be promoted. There were always people preferred. And so I went to God and I said, God, I'm not going to leave my next level into someone's hands. This is you. And I want you to take this over. I kept praying until I received the word. And God assured me it was done. So it was another time for promotion. And I had seen this, the different, what do people call it, shenanigans, and the people trying to come together to do all sorts. And I was like, God, I stand no chance against these people. And the Lord said, I'd given you a word. Hold on to it. And that was what I did. I kept praying. I would confess the scriptures. And that was it. Guess what? It took God to bring someone from the group office. There was a change in leadership. And then there was somebody else in the group office. And at a town hall meeting, there was complaint that, so many people had stayed on their levels for so long and they were not being promoted. And I said, what? How can that happen? And then they kept giving excuses of, there wasn't enough money. They were not just good enough. There was always somebody better, strategy. There's all sort of excuses. And the guy said, no way. From now, I command or make a decree that everyone spending this number of years and has had an average of this at their appraisals should be promoted. Guess who were the ones that were not happy? The ones with godfathers, the ones that had planned again to scheme and do all sorts. God just sidelined every one of them. And then they had no choice but to promote more, daughter of Zion. What is it that wants to stop you in the marketplace? They can only stop you to the extent you allow. And how are you not going to allow it? On your knees. On your knees. You can determine a lot of what goes on in your life by being on your knees. But you know what I've realized? Christians don't want to stay in the secret place. They don't want to stay on their knees. They prefer to talk to so and so, and have a conversation with so. So, what is your own, decision today? You want to make sure that people cannot stop you. Then you go to God. We're in the place of prayer. Then you would see the mountains crumble. Speak the word. Declare it. Actively know that this is the only option you have. Because the way faith works, as long as there's an option B, you're inadvertently saying there's no need. So I'm challenging you, and I'm saying that stay strong, be bold, hold on to God's word, stay on your knees, and then you would watch every opposition bow. We're taking over first on our knees before it manifests. God bless you. Hi everyone, my name is Phoebe, and I'm the convener of Marketplace Vessels Conference biannual event. Before the recently concluded conference, the Lord has been nudging me to share my stories. And I believe as someone that has spent over 20 years in the corporate circle, we have stories that you can resonate with. I have stories. And I believe that as I share the stories, that you will recognize the things the Lord would have you do, either as a corporate person, a professional, an entrepreneur, or a leader. I believe that the Lord would speak to your heart the things that you need to do in this season. I'll title this next set of series as a Chronicles of My Journey in the Workplace.